I come in answer to prayer. I come in answer to the heart's call of many upon earth, who would lead humanity forward unto a virtuous life, who understand the nature of life, who understand the exigencies of the hour, and who would be there through prayer for God to allow a new investment of light, of love, and of compassion throughout this earth, so that all may be resolved peaceably, so that all may be fulfilled amicably, so that truly dearest ones, men, women, and children, everywhere, may abide as brethren and sisters in harmony forever. It is a difficult time for many to understand all that is being outplayed upon the earth, both in their own lives and in the lives of others. Yet when you put your faith, your trust in God, when you call to the Almighty and His representatives and her angels to assist you, we come, and the legions of light, having first assessed what is the requirement of the hour, through the illuminative fires of God that have bestowed upon them an understanding of what may assist humanity. Then release the sacred fire, inspiration, and blessings to assist souls to resolve their age-old conflicts and to come to terms first within themselves and then within the world at large with all that must be counterbalanced in light, so that peace again, through the light of the Prince of Peace, as above so below, may reign inviolate upon earth. O precious ones, you are the saints upon earth who pray daily for intercession in your world. You understand the nature of the divine life as well as the human life, that which God intends for mankind and that which mankind may also intend for themselves when they are aligned with the divine purpose, with the holy will, wisdom, and love of the source of all that is. And because of your understanding, and due to your own inner knowingness, and the virtues that you have expressed and outpictured in this and past lives, we call upon you as our resource upon earth to ramp up your prayers for the light to enter your domain, to accelerate consciousness, so that God's grace may first appear and then endure upon earth. Yes, you are our prayer warriors of the Spirit. not desiring to release anything less than God perfection through your voice, through what flows through your aura and consciousness. Yet there is a time of peril wherein an even greater commitment, an even greater focus and concentration upon the light itself is essential for the outplaying of God's will, for the manifestation of the highest outcome in your world. Yes, it is a time of peril when many are fraught with fear, fear that besieges them through the media and what is manifesting in many domains. Yet, dearest ones, the silent saints and the high initiates are those who live beyond fear, with love in their hearts, burning brightly, and assist the heavenly hosts through their consciousness upturned to the light of the presence, through their awareness focused upon the divine goal, self-realization, liberation, enlightenment of every man, woman, and child. To focus upon the darkness means to allow it to be drawn unto and even within yourself. To focus upon the light, the glory of God, the virtues of heaven. Allow these to encompass you round about and to perfume your auras with the essential heavenly oils of grace that allow you to live harmoniously, righteously, wondrously, beautifully upon this sphere. Yes, gracious ones, one of the greatest principles that Vesta taught me during my initiations in the inner mystery schools and in the temples of light long, long ago was to maintain my vigil of consciousness, of my heart, my mind, my soul wed to God. And through this yoking of my entire being and the light essences within me to the source, the sun source of purity, virginity, chastity, piety, I was constantly infused with heavenly grace. I was even besieged by the light divine of the Creator, the archangels and archai, my friends. And in that swooning of my soul, there was the rebirth within me day by day and hour by hour of that presence of purity and perfection. There was the ennoblement of many through my awareness, and the grace of the heavenly hosts extended far and wide through my own meditation and spiritual practices of divine emanation and the projection of the fire of God throughout the culture and civilization. You too, as initiates, may utilize these divine sciences in recreating this world in the higher image and likeness that you know that God is still holding this world within, and that you may participate in co-creating through your raised consciousness, wed to spirit. Yes, you may invest such a great portion of the light energy of your heart, your chakras, your being, your soul, in this sacred work and in this alchemy, that you will be amazed to see the transformative changes all around you and within you when, first and foremost, you return always to the light of your presence and allow that light to shine forth through you. Allow that light to blaze forth through every cell of your being, feeling God's nature within you, expressing God's beingness through your mind, through your heart, through your will. Oh, precious ones, God is great everywhere, and tapping into this divine glory anywhere that you reside, that you walk, move, or have your being, allows you to be in that constant infusion of the prescient energies of spirit that give you what you require each day as that spiritual nourishment that moves you beyond mediocrity into divinity, that allows you to maintain harmony and purity, tranquility and levity through thick and thin, through all your trials and tribulations, through what besets you, your four lower bodies, even from the astral sewers of darkness that at times erupt within the greater world at large. These are as naught to the initiates of the sacred fire, who rise above all misuse of the emanations and frequencies of their lower nature, to invest themselves in God's Spirit, God's light, God's presence, day, each hour, each moment. Yes, blessed ones, we have come again and again unto you to glorify you with God's grace, to express something of the beauty of heaven in our words, the cadences thereof, the flowering energies of spirit that we invest within these cups of light. And often when we come, not having seen the full splendor and radiance of the heavenly hosts that accompany each of us, you do not fully tap into this resource. I, Mary, come this day to invest within the earth the answers to every dilemma, the answers to what besiege every man, woman, and child, from within and from without. When you require a word from heaven, call to me. When you require some assistance in your health and well-being, expect my intercession when through a simple and short loving prayer, I am there, radiating the light around you to secure you in protection's fire. And when other archangels such as Michael, Gabriel, Raphael, Uriel, Zadkiel, Jamiel, and Jophiel come to support your path and to allow you to live inviolate in the divine stream of God consciousness and solar awareness. I call forth a 50-day vigil of rosaries to me during these sessions. And in this vigil, there will be a building of a great light energy field throughout America and the world, for cosmic intercession to manifest, for divine answers to flow, for God's will to manifest, and for the sealing action that is essential in this hour for this nation and her people, so that you may live in future years free from fear, free from anxiety and the pressures of not self less than beingness. O gracious ones, when you allow yourself to abide within the great God presence of your true nature, when you feel the divine spark glowing within you, and the rivers of light flowing through you, within your prayers, meditations, your songs, praises, and other spiritual work, we are there, accelerating that light, crystallizing it into manifestation within your world. We are there, coloring the cosmos with God's expressions of beauty and glories of harmony and peace. Oh, if you could just see how we intercede day after day, hour after hour in the affairs of mankind through the prayers of the righteous, including you, you would be amazed, and you would return again and again to these first principles of calling upon the Lord, of maintaining your harmony, your peace, your collaborative spirit one with another, of deciding always to live in the unity field of beingness, where there is no division, darkness, duality, and the diatribes that come to those who must defend their position, left, right, middle of the road, or wherever, in spite of their inner knowingness that harmony results in the best of picturing of God's light in their world. Oh, dearest hearts, I come, even as Moria has or will come to each of you, to share something intimately about your path and the will of God that you may abide within your Dharma, your mission, your sacred labor. What I will offer you is surcease from struggle, strain, and stress. What I am offering is a way out of your human dilemma to abide within your divine self, within your presence, by your conscious choice to be loving, affectionate toward God and all, compassionate toward the weak and pitiful, and empathic toward every sentient being living upon this earth. When you decide to live a spiritual life every moment, then the practicality of that true spiritual radiance shines forth through you, and you do not separate what is your time set aside for spiritual practices from your entire 24/7 experience. Your life becomes sublime through God's grace and intercession in your life. Your love is expanded in miraculous ways to assist others that you seek to help, both spiritually and physically, emotionally and mentally. You see, dearest ones, there is not so difficult a situation that cannot be resolved through love, through grace, through harmony and peace within. Yet you must choose to go within when something brushes up against you that you do not desire. When something offends you through words or acts that are ungracious, unkind. When someone gets your goat or conflicts with what you sense as your own higher reasoning about this or that, and the ways that things must be done, how, where, why, with whom, and when. Truly, when you let go of what you sense is the must-be end result of your work, and allow God to grace that which you do with His, her loving light, all becomes crystal clear. There is no more struggle, strain, or stress, and you live a much longer life for it, having resolved to maintain your peace and harmony. Yes, to be peace at all costs. What are those costs? They are humility. They are true divine piety, patience, and every virtue outpictured consciously. Oh, blessed hearts, this vigil will extend beyond the election day in these United States, or even beyond that fateful day in November. Prayer will be required to bring harmony and understanding among peoples. Meditation upon the divine light will be essential for the divisions, the anarchies, and the frictions to be transmuted and curtailed. We see much that has transpired in recent years as unnecessary, played out by children who have not spiritually grown to their divine adulthood by choosing a higher walk with God. Choose that walk with the angels, the ascended masters, and the high initiates of light in the heaven world, the gods and goddesses of true virtues, the Elohim and cosmic masters that you so love. When you walk with God, by attending to these ascended master spirits and divine voices who offer their counsel and guidance from within you at your request, there is no pain and suffering any longer. For no matter what transpires in your world, all is playing out according to the cosmic cycles of light, the divine will outpictured. When men, women, and children choose to so associate with God and to give birth within themselves of that divine light daily through devotion, praise, thanksgiving, and sacrifice. These rosaries that I see you giving each day, creative in their divine flair, empathic in the power that is released through your hearts and through your feeling worlds, can truly transform this nation and her people, its destiny, and the entire world. It is your choice to engage in this alchemy with me, and I will be there to empower every Hail Mary prayer with my heart's fire, God's immaculate love expressed through me, and the splendor and wonder of many, many angelic beings who will also come and answer to your prayers and mine, will manifest such miracles and graces that you will look back at this time as one of a mystical union of your soul with the Divine One. And this loving result of your own commitment to this alchemy will be worth all the effort, the daily dedication, the consecration, the discipline and commitment. I am your Mary, loving you always as God loves you, seeing you ever as God sees you, nurturing your soul in the light so that you may be free eternally with me and with your heavenly friends. Thank you, Blessed Hearts, for your love and loving spirits, and have a magical, mystical, and miraculous day.